Hey guys, welcome to this week's Berner Brother Antiques, Family Faith and Friendships. Wow, what a start. Okay, today is Monday. We had to close the Heart of Ohio Antique Center today. And the more important thing, my daughter is on the way to the hospital right now to have her baby, and it's a foot of snow out here. We're in an emergency snowstorm. Oh, let's go. Never been more excited and nervous all in the same moment as I am right now with Kaylin. I can't wait. Sutton is on her way. We're gonna go to the hospital. The Heart's closed today. There's no antiques for the next little bit on this video. We'll get back into it tomorrow, showing you Heart life. But today we're having a baby. All right, guys, we are at the hospital. Been here for a couple hours now. She's in labor, and we got Mammal here. Mammal's got a word for us today. What's our word, Mammal? Papa here.
I think the word today should be loving anticipation. We're waiting patiently for Sutton to arrive, and it's a very sweet anticipation of a lovely girl coming. So, love and anticipation.
Well, there you go, loving and in anticipation, and we are anticipating the arrival of Sutton. She's coming soon. Yeah, all right. Here at the hospital, Kaylin's not quite done all the way yet. Sutton's almost here, getting ready to start the process right now. All right, Mama, you are a great grandma again.
I know it.
What do you think?
Oh, she's beautiful. I love her to death.
She's so beautiful.
Yes.
It blows our mind, doesn't it?
It does. Babies are just wonderful. They're just a piece of glory.
Yep.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. It was the coolest thing watching, just holding Sutton, just sitting there holding her. Man, proud great grandma, proud papa.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oops. All right, we're here with proud Uncle Lucas. What do you think?
She's tiny, she's cute, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, got to meet her, got to hold her, so.
Yeah, how long did you get to hold her? Was you nervous?
No, because I'd done it once with Rose, so I was good.
So you're good.
Yep.
You've held Rose once.
Yep,
That's perfect.
I was good.
Let's check in with Mammal. Oma, I said Mammal, I meant Oma. What do you think?
Oh, I'm happy.
You're happy?
Happy and proud.
Happy and proud, that's awesome. You got teared up there a little bit with me.
Oh, I did.
We did. Exciting moments.
Very.
All right, we're still here at the hospital. Lucas, what are we eating for dinner?
Well, I have citrus carrot juice.
And I have just had my sweet roots right here. There we go.
Yep.
How many more days you got left?
I have, this is my third, so I have 3 more days after this today, or 4 more. I have 4
I'm a
more,
day
you guys
ahead.
have
I'm a
3
day ahead of him, is all I know.
So I have 4 more days, and they have 3 more.
That means I'm
today.
gonna eat for you.
Yes, it does.
All right, we're at the auction today, Silka. Baby's born. We have Sutton with us.
Not with us, but she's born.
She's with us.
She's been born.
She's been born. It's good. You got a lot to get done this week.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We're not gonna get 1,000 lots catalog this week.
It's gonna be a crazy week.
Crazy week. Okay, I'm gonna check with Lucas in outside. He's shoveling snow right
Got
now.
all kinds of obstacles. Baby, snow day.
All right, Luke, how's it coming out here?
Snow and shoveling, so.
Shoveling snow?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. You know, I was looking at the buildings over here. Did you see there's 6 foot of snow up against the building?
I know, it's crazy.
Down through here, guys, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but literally you see how tall the doors are. Those doors are almost 7 foot tall. And you see to the left of the doors,
Crazy.
especially the last building, it's almost as tall as the door down there. So check that out. Almost as tall as the door. We got to get this snow off the building so if when it melts, it doesn't melt into the buildings. Yeah, starting out here at Heart of Ohio Antique Center today, baby. Yeah. Sorry, just got to work. Well, what do you think, Joe? How you like the snow? It's not good for your car, is it? I bet you had a hard time getting here, didn't you?
I was doing a little drifting on the highway.
Little drifting?
Yeah.
Little Tokyo drift down the interstate?
Yeah. It was fun.
What do you got going on here? What's this?
Oh, it's a cover for my windshield at night so it doesn't frost.
So it doesn't frost?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, I scraped mine this morning. Smart man. All right, so the front of the Heart, we got a snow truck out here clearing away. We got Lucas clearing the paths in the back, Mo's up here in the front clearing. Got to get the snow off. Well, there we have it, guys. Heart of Ohio Antique Center does not close very often. We did close yesterday, but look at this. We're ready to go today. It's warm in here. It feels good. We'll start transforming the room, getting all the Christmas out this week, probably today and tomorrow. Deal with the snow first, and then get all this stuff ready to go. Staff is starting to all show up. They all made it here. Coffee's getting brewing. Guys, we are on our way to a house call right now. Literally, it's we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, look around.
Let me turn this camera around and show you what we're up against.
Little white.
Yeah, right here is the view from our vehicle. Every direction is snow. The road is up there. We can make it out. Little grooves we're following.
I don't see a house though.
Don't see a road that direction much. There's no house over here. Josh says we're almost here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Visit the ground.
All right, guys, we're here. We got to figure out where the driveway is.
It's right up here, Jacob. Just past these trees.
What do you think? Right here.
Left tracks
Yeah,
right
there we go. There we go. There's the driveway. All right. All right, Josh, let's have a look at what we're looking at here.
Snow a little bit. We don't have it real hot in here. We don't live here. We just right outside.
Beautiful home. Look at that old canister set over there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know what all you guys handle.
Community flatware set. Silver
little bit
plate.
of everything.
Pretty cool.
So, we'll our thought
All the
was
kissing-
let's go see what we could,
Kissing girls in there.
yeah, what we thought we could do for you.
There's
Help you out.
ducks.
Because she has
Ducks up
she's
top.
collected
And she's
her,
put
her whole life.
felt
Ducks
on
up
everything,
top.
but it just peels off.
Yeah.
She didn't want anything.
What I like about
Cats down here. Let's see what we got.
The kitty cats.
They got everything's got
My daughter
felt.
wants that.
Oh, the cats don't go. Okay. All right.
From the carpet.
Well, there's stuff in here.
She loved this. In the basement.
oh yeah. She's got she
Interesting.
decorates her stuff too.
Some. If there's something that we can help you out with, we will absolutely.
Jimmy, isn't this amazing? This looks like we went back in time.
That's what I just said.
I mean-
I feel like I'm back in my aunt's house.
Wow.
Grandma's house down in Waverly.
This is amazing how this is like literally the orange carpet and everything.
Yes.
Here,
And
there's the record player.
This carpet
Yes.
Look at that.
is in good shape.
That's amazing.
Oh,
It's probably what?
it's got 8 tracks.
It's got an 8-track in there.
8-track.
This is
That's pretty
all
wild.
what was here when they built it.
Isn't this is amazing right here, Jimmy?
I've never seen this carpet.
Hey, 50-year-old carpet.
This
Perfect
nice.
condition.
Perfect condition. That couch, it almost looks like brand new, but it's 1970. Is that 70s? What do you think? Late
70s,
late
that's when they moved here.
Yeah, late
They
70s.
bought this place in early 70s, 73 or 4.
70 days.
Again, this is like right out of the 70s,
And the
Josh.
corner the birds stay.
Okay.
Birthday.
Oh, look at all the little tractors down there. There's something Josh would like.
Stay.
Go stay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, our son wants
Dad
those.
wanted my son to have those.
That's good.
That's good. All the little bird figurines. You say the birds stay?
Yeah,
Or-
the birds stay.
okay, the birds don't go. Okay.
And
Got figurines
yeah.
here.
The figurines there
figurines
go.
stay.
So the furniture in this room is what we're looking
Not
at,
this
basically.
We want to save the desk,
Yeah.
Save the desk.
but the rest could go.
An old
And see,
Jardinier
in
pedestal.
I didn't even.
So here's another room, another bedroom suite.
And the bedroom suite looks like it's brand new.
Look at the pink carpet,
Oh
though.
my, yes, I know.
That is so amazing to me. Bedroom suite does look brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in
Wow.
excellent condition.
Really cool. I love the looks of the lamps too.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not warm.
And now we're in the blue room.
Yep.
This is so funny. The blue carpet in here. This is pretty amazing. It's so interesting to be able to walk into a house like this and see how it was decorated from 50 years ago and that's still in the same condition.
Yes.
And that, yeah, that's my grandmother's, great grandmother's, so I want to keep that.
You keep it in the basket? Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty cool basket. All right.
It's just,
All right. We're going down to the basement next. That's not something you see every day. A basement full of tubs with collections of stuff tubbed up. Organized by collection. So this one here says tablecloths, and that's all tablecloths. Oh my golly, that's amazing.
stuff's up on top.
Christmas.
Underneath is the glass.
It's all Christmas.
Stuff on top. And then
This one here says, Valentine. So every season, redecorate the entire home. That's all Valentine's. Christmas flowers. This is amazing.
She was so organized. And she knew
Let's see what this one says. Trinkets. She liked her green flowers.
She loved flowers.
Everything's got flowers in
She
it.
would be so excited because she'd run over. She had several places
Snowmen
that
and
she'd
Christmas
go to.
stuff.
Our grandmother on my dad's side,
Linens.
the flower arrangements.
This is the most interesting thing, guys. Everything in this box is on the list, and it's all bagged separately so it wouldn't get dust or mixed up or damaged or anything like that. And so everything is in here and bagged up all the way through. And then like there's all these, like there's a pumpkin figure in the bottom. And that's, every single tub is done that way. Now talk about being organized. That is amazing. Let's see what we got here. All right, so here's your list. There's a list of all the items in here. And then that's just amazing that every single thing she has is organized that way. Never been in the estate this way before. And this is truly like how it was in the basement from the estate, guys.
She was the same way.
This is amazing. There's some of the smalls we looked through. And there's another group over here, all tubbed and marked. Amazing. Tupperware to Pyrex to Corning, matching sets. All of it looks brand new. I mean, this is
I feel like I'm just took a time warp.
this is amazing.
Maybe I should just have it open as a tour.
This is crazy. Look at this.
Yeah, like
Stacks
a
and
70s
stacks. That 70s show, we got that 70s show right
that
here.
70s show, they can film it right here.
Look at that. And every piece looks like mint condition.
Yeah, here's your
That's
the
amazing.
rest of it. Kid.
Do you remember that, Jimmy? That's
Yes.
what we had, literally, as kids.
Oh yeah. That's why orange is my favorite color.
That's all we ever drank
That's
out
all
of.
we had was orange. Incredible.
Pyrex sets stacked up, Tupperware, by size, catalog colors. Lazy Susan, not a lot left in the Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
There's skillets down here.
Because people just moved here, it was the farmhouse and Mom had a good stuff. So that's, she built into
What's it in there?
the chickens up
Check it
here.
out, all the chicken collection up on the top up here. Just have a look. Yep.
Now they are dusty, but
You know, she couldn't reach those. That has the reason to be dusty. Guys, that was the most interesting throwback right there.
Man,
Wasn't it? That's
time
amazing.
warp. It was like time warp.
That's like we went to
70s
Grandma's
show.
house back in down in Chillicothe back in the 70s.
That was a great. Whether we get anything or not, it's still just coming out here today and seeing this and seeing everything so pristine. 50 years, 60 years ago. You know, that's when these items were bought. 50.
And Josh,
50 plus
every
years
item
ago.
bagged and marked and cataloged,
Yeah.
and she had a master catalog upstairs. She could pull out and go to any item that
Knew
she
exactly where it was at.
And not a speck of dust on any of it.
had. No.
It was incredible. I don't know how she kept it that clean.
We need to have her come around.
50-year-old carpet.
And the pinks and the blue carpets.
yeah.
And the orange. That's crazy.
Had the pink room, the
The
blue
shag,
room.
the shag carpet.
And I'm not lying. I wanted to lay down on that carpet in the living room. I did. You feel like a kid again.
All right, well, there's the house call today, guys.
Up here at the Heart, and what's happening now is the Christmas stuff is going back to booths, taking it down, and we're going to redo this whole area up here over this next week. So hopefully by the end of the week, you guys look here and it's going to look different. Josh is back here getting getting ready for some engineering work to be done.
Yeah.
He's got the lot plans out for the whole Heart of Ohio Antique Center from the original drawings right now.
Yes, these are from in the 90s.
The 90s, right?
Yeah. They're in the 90s and they've been handled a few times.
They've been handled a few times since then. So they're brittle.
They are brittle.
Josh is figuring it out though. So don't we have a snowblower?
Yeah, it's right here.
And there it goes. Snowblowers at work, guys. I don't know. Jimmy's out here shoveling snow.
That's it.
So these guys here are checking out sewer lines for the restroom. We had a restroom problem last week and had to back up. We couldn't figure out where the drains were. So now,
Straight on down.
now we got them all figured out and how to
Right
clean them
down
out
that-
proper.
Remember that little floor drain that's right beside the...
Josh, we just got done filming, Jimmy. We just got done filming
Let's Go.
Let's Go.
Yeah.
It was interesting, Let's Go.
It was.
It was fun.
It was good talk.
It'll be interesting to see how these topics develop over time. But
I'm interested in the questions that are going to come in or comments that are going to come in on how people handle their stuff. And
Yeah.
It's always fun to read through those and check them out.
yeah,
Maybe it's something new, something we haven't thought about yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking for those.
we're looking for
always
those for
learning.
sure.
Always learning.
So okay, what do we got to do the rest of the day? What's happening?
Well, the snow removal today.
Looking outside, and I see the white white stuff.
A lot of snow. The heart yesterday, we had customers come through, but it was still really slow. A lot of snow out here. A slow day.
Well, Josh told me to bring my shovel today because I looked around the corner of the heart and there's 6-foot drifts against the building.
It's 6-foot drifts.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the trailer out, little tractor out, and we're gonna try to clean some stuff up.
We got any more calls scheduled?
We have one. I kind of put it on hold. I haven't given them time as far as when we're gonna come. I made contact with them, told them we are interested. It's just a matter of when we can get out there.
All right, when we have our auction tomorrow, we've got preview happening today. I just got some jewelry picked up. So, all right, we'll head back out to the heart.
Already Wednesday.
I know.
Wow.
Losing.
All right, Luke, we're out here at the auction now. What you got going on today?
I am inventorying silver or Morgan dollars right now.
Inventorying Morgan dollars right now.
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Hillary's over here working away. What you got going on today, Hillary?
Trying to get stuff out of the cases so we can fill them back up.
Emptying cases out. After every auction, we have to go through and pull all the list of sold stuff, and so she gets an inventory sheet here of whoever bought it and pulls their order, and then it goes. It gets paid for and shipped on UPS. Yep. All right, since you're in Mamaw's place today, you got a word of the day?
Not off the top of my head. Come back to me later. I will think of one.
Hers says right here. It says, "Good morning. Have a blessed day." She wrote it on the board for us. I love it. Mamaw's not here today. She still has a word for us. That's a good deal. Hey, Joe, what you got going on today?
Some more inventorying.
More inventorying? What are you inventorying? Silver right now?
A lot of silver.
Did you already do the gold lots?
Not quite yet. I'm going to get all the silver done first.
Silver first. Okay. Good deal. I want to show you guys some things that we were able to purchase from the same collection the Royal Dalton came from. The rest of the house had some other stuff in it, and what was really cool is the lady liquidating the estate called me up and said, "Jacob, there's a piece of Royal Dalton that we had held back, and so I got it. It's a Dalton Burslem piece, as well as something I don't get a very often chance to buy is a Rembrandt engraving. So let's take a look at this." Okay, so this is the actual engraving itself. I'll show you the detailing of this, and then I'll show you what it says about it in the book. And we have it in our sales receipt where this was purchased. That's a really cool piece right here. It's actually the Raising of Lazarus engraving here. Now this one is he originally did this. We have the book here from Rembrandt that came with this piece. Really interesting is this. The gallery that sold it has paperwork with it. Here is the engraving in the Rembrandt's book, and then here, originally this was done in 1632. So the original engraving was done in 1632, and this one is actually an 1800s copy. Let's see what it says on here. Circa, this copy was 19th century. Yeah, just 1800s copy or a copy of it. But what's very cool is this. Make sure there's no information on this receipt. I'm getting ready to show you. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Right here is the sales receipt from Contessa Gallery for this piece, and the price $19,800 for this etching right here. And it also comes with this certificate of authenticity. Very cool, 19th century impression. And so we have all the paperwork with it. Again, a 19th century Rembrandt engraving of Lazarus. And that's going to be coming up for auction here in the next few weeks at some point. And then this Dalton piece right here also came in from this collection of Dalton, the same house. And then a couple other pieces. This period French desk is right here. Very nice. The work on this thing is over the top bronze. Here's the drawers. Nice bronze work all the way through. A few other little pieces that are with it as well. And there's also a Jean-Francois Raphael lithograph that is right here. And we also have the original paperwork where this one was bought, and all the info on it as well. This was purchased for $8,900 from the estate. That's what the lady had paid for it from the gallery. And it is pencil signed, very cool piece. That's going to be coming up for auction. And we have all of the information on it as well. And right here, price tag, $8,980. from Contessa Gallery again. Contessa Gallery, I said that wrong, I apologize guys. And right here it is. Paperwork is all with it. So very cool art grouping coming up. It'll be on our burners.com catalog. We'll probably shoot those up in February at some point, add some more art with it. Oh, there we go. Opening up a booth right here. This is cool. So we got fire extinguisher sign going up over here. The wall being taken down here. And I think this third wall's coming down too, that this is gonna be one big booth all the way across. So yeah, this is all coming down. Little booth renovation happening right here for 31, 20, and 21 and 22. What's up, Scout?
Hi.
Say hi. Got you on film now.
Yep.
Yeah, what building you working?
I'm in 1 and 5.
1 and 5. Good deal. Good deal. All right, I gotta look at something down there. So let's go down there and look.
Alrighty.
Current state right here is all of this is cleared out, and we got some big important stuff getting ready to start coming in. Next 30 days, you're gonna see a lot of transformation here in the Antique Center. So. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You got to get out to the heart of Ohio and check it out. Every weekend's always thousands of more items that come in. So this is pretty cool, guys. I'm out front right now at the heart. Check it out. It's starting to snow again. I hope we don't get a lot of snow because we got piles and piles of snow now backed up all the way across the main part of the parking lot or behind it. So yeah, we'll see. I think Josh is out here with the tractor. Let's go find him. There he is on the tractor, getting it done. What do you think about that?
Getting it cleaned up to where our trucks can get in and out. So
yeah,
it's moving pretty good.
It's moving good.
So honestly, I think it'll clean up all right. Getting it away from the building was
Did you
big.
talk to Jimmy about getting to the store locks? He's wanting to see if he can get you to clear him a path to get around there. They got to haul something back there, I guess.
Oh, no, he didn't say anything. Haven't seen him.
Might check up front. I think they're needing to get back to the store locks.
All right, we'll finish this out and open it up. I'll head back.
Sounds good. There he goes. Mo and Jimmy are cleared out a booth so they can reset it. Different vendor coming in. There, right here, guys, if you're ever stacking art to move, just a little tidbit of note, always put them face to face, so smooth finish to smooth finish, and then backs to backs, and then make sure the frames are always touching. If you got a canvas like this right here and you don't have a frame touching, you're gonna poke the canvas. Yeah. Just a little side note there, Jimmy. We've learned that the hard way.
We have.
So you excited for tomorrow, huh?
Yep, we're excited for the Dalton sale.
The Dalton sale finally arrived.
Been anticipating it for about a month now.
It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, it's been fun seeing it slowly creep up on the online. So.
Yeah. Have you had much interest in it?
Some pieces haven't and some haven't, I feel like.
Yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, it really is. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff is under the money right now. But I think a lot of people are probably waiting for the last moment to
bid.
To bid, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite piece of all the Dalton?
Oh, these are the most extravagant, but I think I like some of the smaller vases better.
Yeah.
I think it's lot like 5 or something.
Let's go look at it. Okay, so lot 1006, you like
lot
that one?
1006 right here. Big old portrait vase.
Yeah.
Oh, who was this? This might
Is that Dewberry?
No, I don't think it's Dewberry. This is George White, I believe.
Oh, George White? Okay.
That's a white. And then also, I love this one down here.
Tell me about this process. You were talking to someone about how that's made.
She told me that the way they made this is they press clay together.
Yeah.
And that's what actually caused the layers like this. This is actually different layers of clay that's pressed together. And that the pieces like this didn't survive very often because the clay would just fall apart.
Just fall apart.
Yep.
And that one was exhibited somewhere. It's got a paper on the bottom.
Yep. This was exhibited in the Richard Dennis, which is funny because Dennis is actually the artist of this piece. The children portraits were made by an A. Dennis. I forget what the A is. A girl, and she was the children portrait specialist, and so that's her work right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's why I thought it was interesting. That was Richard Dennis exhibited it.
Yeah. Might be a family member.
Yeah, I was
or
wondering
something.
if it was a family member or something like that, and maybe that's why it was in such good shape.
That's pretty cool. All right. So we just had an extremely rare item brought into one of our front highlight case dealers up here. Just brought it in. So this is in here now. This is a Martin Brothers tobacco jar, and it's a bird form. Extremely rare. Now, I'm going to show you a page off of Worth Point where they're asking 112.
No, these are sold prices.
These are sold ones. 112,000, 190,000, 138,000, 108,000, 108,000. Okay, this is worth point pricing. And we have one of these birds in here right now. And what is our price on this one?
27.
It's priced at 27,000, and you're going to get a discount on that. So, yeah, it's an extremely rare piece right here at the Heart of Ohio Antique Center. It is incredible, guys. You got to come. If nothing else, take a look. There you go. Josh has been out cleaning up with his tractor all day. I had to get my mine out. We've been over here. We're at Mamaw and Papaw's now cleaning up, but we thought we might get a word of the day from Mamaw while we're here. Mamaw, what's our word of the day from the house?
Word of the day is
Probably patience after working with the
Patience.
Dad had.
patience is a good word today.
Yeah, you've had Dad had surgery today.
Yes, he did, and it's a lot of patience, love, and kindness you got to give everybody when they're down and hurting and
Grumpy?
no, not grumpy.
No, okay, I'm good.
Just,
Is he
I
doing
haven't
good?
seen him yet. I was heading in to
yeah,
see him.
he's doing all right, but yeah, patience is a good word. Give everybody patience; they need it.
All right, Luke, it's here. It's auction day.
I know. Excited.
Computers are all off, so this is how you guys start in the morning. Got to get everything turned on. There's so much stuff here.
Turn them on.
Turn them on. All right, the sale's over.
Dalton sale is
The
over.
Dalton sale is finally over. Let's talk about surprises, good and bad both.
Okay.
Let's talk with maybe, since we're on this main table here, talk over some of these prices.
Well, I think everything here hit just, except for the big urn, everything hit just about $1,000.
Yeah, so this one was 1,000. This one brought 1,000. The big urn brought 6,100.
6,100. And one of these back here brought like 400, and the other brought 1,000. I forget.
I think this one here brought 1,000.
This one brought 1,000. This one brought
yeah.
400 or 500.
Okay, and then this one brought 1,000 with the squirrel on it. This one brought 1,000.
Right at 1,000. I think this one was this less. Or?
I don't remember. It was close to the $1,000 mark.
But I think that one was right there as well.
So all these really big pieces all did right at that mark,
right.
Except for the big dragon one here, and
this one brought 61.
They brought 61. Okay,
Yep.
So that's kind of what we thought though. Like this stuff was going to bring that range.
Yeah.
Now let's go over here and talk about some of these figures. All right, so this is interesting over here, Luke. We were surprised. Tell us what we were surprised about here.
A lot of these figures surprised us. Like this little guy right here brought $1,700.
$1,700. Now that is just hard to imagine. That I would never have guessed that when we first got this collection in.
And then the most expensive figure we had was this lady right here. She brought 2,000, I believe, right on the mark.
I think it was 2,000 even or 2050. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
Wow. And that one was different about it though, is it didn't have any
HN
numbers,
number.
no HN numbers. So
Yeah.
we think it might be pre-production.
Pre-production, something
Something was special about
because
it.
there's no HN number, which the rest of them have HN numbers. So
Right. Okay. Now, what about the fairies? There was a couple of fairies that did well.
over here, yeah. Well, all the fairies did well, I thought. But I believe it was this guy. This guy brought.
That's lot number 1046 of the auction there. That's pretty cool.
Yep. 1146 brought 1,700.
This one, 1146, right here. This one brought $1,700.
Yep.
Again, here's your mark on it, guys.
And 1046 brought 1,100.
This one here was 1,100.
And 1,250.
And this one here was 1,250. And those were the highlights of the little guys there.
The little guys. Yeah.
Okay, now also there was a couple other surprises in here. This one right here, lot number 1276, Royal Dalton. This had a lot of interest. This ended up selling, I think it was, Luke's going to double check, 1,000 even or 1,050? See if my mind serves me correct here.
I don't think it was 1,000.
Am I off on that one? Maybe it was 800 plus premium, which would. Oh, it was 1050
Yeah,
then.
this one was 1050.
Yeah, 1050.
And then this one back here was like 11.
And that was a little bit more. That was
Yeah,
an 1,100 range. And that was the one that had the exhibition label on the bottom.
The museum exhibition. That was really cool.
But overall, though, Luke, let's talk about interest level in the Dalton. I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
The pretty solid group. Oh, the vase.
Vase?
Remember the two portrait vases?
Right there?
No, right here. With the two portraits on. I mean, you know what I mean? This one did 850 if I'm not mistaken. And then the dragon was 950.
I love that dragon.
Lucas and I both thought this was one of the best pieces in the auction. That one was 950.
That piece is a stunner.
Incredible piece. Yeah, it's just overall, it was a solid sale. We're very happy with the end result. And talk about the gold for a second.
I think the gold did good. It's good buys, but also there was good buys and some other pieces went pretty high as well.
I felt like the gold was strong. A lot of the Victorian era gold was bringing really good money. Lots and lots of interest in the Victorian era.
The Victorian era gold did better than what the other gold was.
Yeah,
and then the other gold was pretty good.
It was kind of normal. Yeah. It was kind of normal pricing for a lot for the gold that wasn't older stuff, but all of the Victorian era gold and the earlier stuff all brought really good money.
I agree.
But solid sale overall. So we were up here and working through all this. And Josh and Jimmy made noise the entire time because they're on the other side of this wall over here. Let's go check out what they did. So when you walk back here in the back of Building 6, it is completely renovated back here as far as reorganized, maybe is a better word. But everything looks really great back here. We heard them moving all this stuff all day long as we were doing the auction. And man, does it look good. Wow, they did an incredible job of getting this rearranged, everything put and organized, put back in place, or actually not back in place, but just everything reorganized in different places. And I love how open they've got everything, where you can walk through it easily. But yeah, they did a great job back here. It's looking really good. So this right here was Josh and Jimmy's day-to-day. I'm not sure if they're still in the building or not. Let's go see if we can't find them. Josh is too busy to talk to back here. He's working with our accountant right now. So up here at the Heart, we got Al up here holding the desk down. How's it been today?
Not bad, sir.
Not bad. Been all right? It's been good?
Yeah,
we've had a good auction today.
Yeah, been steady.
There we go. Christmas items going back out. That's what I like, seeing our vendors in here. Look at that. Taking it out. Bringing in fresh stuff. Christmas is going by. See you guys next year.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I just was walking around here at the mall. And just after the auction's over, I want to always just like check out what's happening. But this is incredible. We've got a dealer that took over this space, and he's putting an art gallery in here. And it's full of 18th and 19th century, early 20th century stuff. Beautiful paintings, including like a rare collection. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna show you everything. You got to watch our Heart of Ohio Antiques day. The Heart Life channel will be the Heart Life show that comes up. It'll be up once a week. We're going to do a Heart Life show. This booth should be set up by this weekend, and I want to do a complete walkthrough of what's in here, because this is amazing stuff. I mean, the incredible quality back here, and it's all over. He's just setting up, and you guys can see like down here on the floors. He's got all these great paintings coming in, so this will be a fun one to come back in, and we'll film it after it's set up. But this is going to be exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to the auction, and it was a good day today. Strong sale, 400 lots. Most of the time we sell 1,000 lots every week, but this was a special sale with all the Dalton. We had the art glass that went today as well. Really strong prices overall. There's always good buys. There's always good buys every auction. There was a few of things that sold I thought were really reasonable. And then we had some stuff that just blew our minds, like we were talking about. So that's the fun part. But let's go check in on the girls and see how they're doing. So this is what's happening, the after auction stuff going on right now. So Hillary's here settling up with some folks on the phone. Joe, how did your day go today? What have you been up to?
A lot of inventory and picturing today.
Yeah, a lot of photos.
Yeah, a lot.
How's the catalog coming up?
We're done with the catalog now. We're just doing payments for the auction we just had now.
Oh, cool. So the catalog's good for the next
all done.
2 weeks? Okay.
Yep, it's all done.
We're staying 2 weeks out.
2 weeks out now. Yep.
2 weeks out. That's so awesome.
Trying to stay there.
That's cool. You got any purchases coming in?
Maybe a Gallet bowl and another Gallet vase, maybe.
Yeah, you're working on a couple?
Working on a couple, yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
All right, well, after you get them in, you have to show us what you got.
Yeah, sure.
But what do you do after the auction now? What's going on?
Now I'm responding to emails, because people will start asking questions before we start like recording any payments or accepting any payments. We want to answer all the questions that they have first.
Okay.
Yep, so that's what we're doing now.
Good deal. So here
weird?
you
I don't know.
I'm not asking you anything. What do you got to say?
What do I got to say? I don't know. Seems like I like being done by 5 and on the invoicing part rather than it be 8 o'clock at night. It's good.
It was quick today. So you guys can be out of here by 6, you think?
That's only 59 minutes. That's not likely.
You still got more than an hour worth of stuff to do. Okay.
Close.
There we go. Bible study is just coming to an end. Josiah's over there, and there's Mike, there's William. Jimmy and Josh are both over here, and we'll go back and have a little dialogue about it. Well, Bible study is over, and reflections of the Bible study in the past week. You know, what do you guys?
Oh, it's been a busy week. That's for sure.
Been a busy week. It's been a good week.
Good week. Digging out from the snow and
started off with getting a baby.
You started off with a baby.
Got a baby this
You
week.
start off with a new baby.
And I'll tell you what, that was. I think having that experience of having a granddaughter again. You know, it was my second one now, and it just blows my mind to watch the miracle of a baby being born. Holding her, man, my whole life just feels like it's changed again. It blows me away. What a blessing! What a blessing! But yeah, that for me, that was the start of a good week. Yeah, we had a great auction yesterday. It was good. And I got tired last night. I always get irritable at the end of those things.
I just want to know one thing: did Lucas have any chips or nachos?
No, no chips or nachos.
Darn it! I had some too, and I didn't get them to him.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
You weren't struggling with the noise of chips or nachos.
No,
That's good.
That's good. Did you get some kind of lunch though, or no? Yeah.
Well, here's what happened with my lunch. Okay, so
we have another lunch
Here we
story.
go. This is a good lunch story. I ordered
we
lunch.
go.
I get a sandwich and a soup, and it's hard to eat while I'm doing the computers. And so I had half of my sandwich ate, and I had it there. So as soon as the auction was over, I could eat it. But I didn't leave. Now I stayed in that chair, the auction chair, the entire day. Never left the computer, and went to the restroom running. So when it was over, I really had to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
So
I guess
auction's
you did.
over. I go up front. I go up
take it
front.
You sprinted up front.
I did, and I got back, and I think, man, I can finally eat my lunch. And Lucas had already ate it. It was gone.
So which one upsets you more? Crunching in your ear or eating your lunch?
No, crunching in the ear, hands down. Okay.
Wow. So do you
Lucas
think
is
he
on
knew
fire.
that was yours, or is this all part of his plan over the next couple of weeks?
I came back and I grabbed my lunch. I said, man, I can't wait to get that sandwich. And he just looked right at me and goes, I thought you were done. He's like, done. I'm just getting started.
Oh, that's
Done.
great.
I had to go to the bathroom.
I'm guessing you stopped and got something to eat on the way home then.
Nope.
No?
We ended up ordering some food, some Mexican food. But it was probably 7:30 or 8 o'clock before I ate.
Now, was you?
Oh, man.
Let's just be honest here. Were you upset?
I'd say, how'd you handle it?
How did you handle
yell
that?
at him?
How did you handle that?
Did you give him that look of disgust, like, I can't believe you ate the sandwich?
No, it wasn't. Honestly, that wasn't bad. I only get that upset when I hear that crunching sound. You know, those Jolly Ranchers in the ear.
So you just said, "Are you full, bud? Do I need to get another one for you?"
But how about you guys, man? That was for me. That was two great things this past week. So they had the baby, and then we had a really great auction. I thought prices were strong. It was a good, successful auction. And then we come in here to Bible study today. I mean, this is like a good reflection time. And what about you guys? How about the week?
Well, my week was actually great.
You had a win on Wednesday?
Yeah, we as far as basketball goes, we had a win on Wednesday. The freshmen played. It was just freshmen, and we went up and played a team. And to be honest with you, they weren't real good. Let's just say that. And my guys did a great job of handling that.
Yeah.
Because there's ways you can handle that I think are bad.
Right.
I mean, we can pour it on, and you can just keep.
Well, you've got a pretty talented group.
We do. Yes.
Sometimes when you're playing a team that's
Your
not
freshman
that good.
team is still undefeated?
Yeah.
I think it's the coach's fault. They're undefeated.
He's a good coach. Well, when we have that first loss, that'll be the coach's fault. That's for sure.
Oh, so the wins go to the players, the
losses
go to the coach.
go right to the coach. If he would have only done things a little different, and that's okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm willing
broad
to take
shoulders,
that.
right?
Yeah, because
For sure.
that's. And then we all do our parts, but I was really happy with the way some of the kids handled that, and I think it's what we're about is why they handle it that way. I mean, I had 4 kids that usually start that are really talented, and they sat the whole third and fourth quarter, and they were on the bench, and I said, you guys, this is the time when these other kids get to play a lot and do their thing, and they were like, Coach, let them, we're fine.
They're rooting them on. Huh?
They're rooting them on. They're cheering them on. They're happy for them, excited.
And true excitement. It's
True.
so much fun when you see
Genuine.
true excitement. Yeah.
They score. They get a score, and they're coming out of their seats like
Right.
they just made.
Yep.
won Game 7 of the NBA championship.
Yep.
But it was fun. Yeah, we had a good time, and the kids enjoyed that. As far as going back to school with the wife and stuff, they had an extended Christmas break. Snow.
Yeah.
I mean, they had 2 weeks
Jimmy
off.
keeps showing up late every day.
Well, it's making it rough on my work life.
It's kind of a joke, hasn't it?
We've been making fun of Jimmy all week.
Well,
Shannon's still off work.
Shannon's
Snowing
still
up
off
around
work. Well, there's work, and then there's things that need to get done at home. When mom's home, it's hard to just walk out of there.
For sure.
No,
The honey-do list gets longer when you got things you got to get done.
It does. Yeah.
What about you, Josh? What you got on this past week?
Oh, there's always a bunch going on, but the thing that sticks out in my mind is you and I don't even know if you'll remember this conversation, but on Monday, we had talked a little bit, and we were talking about Scripture. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just worked out throughout the whole week for me. So our little talk / working through Scripture, and it kind of just came full circle today with the stuff that we talked about in Bible study.
Let's talk about Bible study a little bit. What did you guys get out of today?
So much, but at the end, after Bible study, Mike said this.
Let's see if I wrote it down too.
Be engaged and have a pure heart.
Be engaged and have a pure heart.
I mean, if you want to talk about, there's so much that I wrote in here, but to end with that little nugget is just, it kind of sums up when you put all of your thoughts or all of your emotions, all of the process, you put it all together, what a great place to be. Be engaged. Have a pure heart.
What's that say?
Engage. Have a pure heart.
Be free of judging.
Oh, I thought it said be free of Jacob. What are you writing?
I knew I wrote the same thing.
No, I didn't.
Because that hit really hard.
That
hit hard with me today too.
Yeah, and that was said after Bible study.
Yes, that hit really hard today.
And that was probably something that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Everything that we talked about, there's so much that I wrote down, but that one was.
Yeah, this journal probably won't be enough.
Sometimes the simplicity of something like that it can change it. It can change your moment. It can change the things that are happening or the way you're feeling about the things that are happening. So, be engaged, have a pure heart. Something else that Mike said was being linear. There's so many times we get so many other things going on that it's dragging. All these things are pulling away from the truth and what you gotta, what you gotta be about, and where you gotta keep your focus. So for me, those are 2 things that really hit hard this week. We talked about humility. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No, you're right.
But we talked about humility on Monday, and being humble, but also being able to work through the situations or things that you're doing and how to handle them. So those are some great things that I know on Monday. I don't know if you remember any of the conversation that we had, but those were some of the things we talked about, and it was good because it was just so fitting for what was happening throughout the week or the past few weeks. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. The challenge is to live that every day, to be humble every day, and keep your heart pure. That's power when you can start living a life when you're focused on the Lord first and turning everything over to Him, your whole heart,
and knowing how to handle handling challenges, but also being driven, and all of that along with humble or humility or all of those things. It's such a work and a progress in your mind sometimes because you're like, man, I want to do this, and you're driven and you're wanting to handle this, but doing it in the right way. And that's why I wrote that down at the end. It's like, be engaged, have a pure heart, and do it. The other thing I wrote under that was I put allow the Lord to show you your next step. So many times I'm trying to figure out my next step, and I worry about it, or I'm fretting about this, that, or the other, and there's no need to.
Right.
Well, it's there. It's going to be there.
Just like you said. Speaking of that, at the end, even he said, tomorrow I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. Well, yeah, and that was kind of brought up today. I can make plans, but God willing, they happen. And I also, there was one other thing, Josh, that was said at the end of that. It talked about on the educational scale of kindergarten to to master level, where we are on this journey with God. And well, I tell you what, sometimes I come in here and I hear this and I think I'm at the kindergarten level of my knowledge and what I should know and where I'm at. I mean wow, it just hits you hard.
I was thinking about that. Like, I feel the same way when we get into Scripture. There's so many. They're little blessings though, because there's things that are relatable in so many different ways. It's like you're hearing it for the first time, and some things I am hearing for the first time.
Right.
So we are at a kindergarten level sometimes in the things that we're studying. But I really feel like, Jimmy, with you, your knowledge there might be at a kindergarten level, but in your spirit, I think you're teaching from a doctorate. I mean, you know what I mean?
I agree.
What he does daily,
the humble heart that Jimmy just carries within that purity.
There's a reason everybody's like, I love Jimmy.
You hope that you put out a good people, good person, good vibes, good life. Because when you're doing that and you're living forward and you're for people and
the love of life that Jimmy has. It's good. We talked about this on Monday too. The love of life that Jimmy has, it just shines through. That love of everything, every part of life. Just it does shine through. You know something? The good Lord willing for tomorrow quote. Do you remember Don Harris always saying that?
Yeah,
our friend in Alabama that we go to.
He always says that.
He always says that. He says it with everything about the future. Well, good Lord willing, we'll have a sale next week. Good Lord willing. And you know, today when we were talking about that again, it hit me that, man, his faith is so strong. For all these years, you don't really know somebody, but when they act like that, when they have that in front of everything that has to do with their future, well, good Lord willing.
It helps you understand their depths.
Yeah.
And there's times that it's like, man, I'm just now scratching the surface. So, but
good Lord willing, we keep growing.
Well, and then, that brings us to where we kind of are. What we're doing here, we're trying to interact and connect with people and bring people to understand that in the journey of antiques and the world that we're in, you get to interact with lots of people all the time, and who you are and what you do. And I think this is the perfect settings to really get involved, because you do get to meet so many different types and kinds of people in this job and in this field and what you do.
For sure. Family,
and
family, faith, and friendships. That's what we call the segment. That's what it's about.
You travel around and do that. I mean, you meet people at sales, at yard sales, at auctions, at antique centers, just at thrift stores. And you get to talking and engage with people.
The person in Alabama we were just referring to, Jimmy, I've known my entire life since I was a little kid, and just the past few years, I'm understanding the depth of his faith, and even profoundly more today as we were talking through that segment.
Well, I haven't seen, when I first started hauling back down there this past a couple years ago, I hadn't seen him in probably 15 years, and I had been working and doing that stuff. But I tell you what, I hadn't seen him in 15 years, but when I walked in the door, it was like we talked yesterday.
It didn't skip a beat.
No, he was a true friend. Yes, it doesn't matter if I'd seen him a year ago or if I'd seen him 30 years ago. Yep. We picked right up where we left off, and he invited me to spend the night at his house.
Yeah.
To stay, and that's the genuineness of people that are in this and how they.
Well, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. This has been a long one today. I think it's going to be a long one. Started off baby on Monday, snowstorm and a baby all on the same day, and then today finished up here with Bible study and reflections of the week. So
another snowstorm coming today. I'll get the sled out.
But make sure you guys are giving us comments. Give us some comments. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget, share with your friends too. If you think someone might enjoy our channel, then tell them to hop on over here and watch us. And with that being said, I think this is a wrap.
Another week down.
Another week. All right, we'll see you guys.